Hey guys, it's Drew here at Card My Eye, and today I have two mini albums to share with you, and they will both be up for sale on my eBay store. I'll put the link in the description below to my eBay store. I'm sorry I haven't done mini albums for eBay lately. I've been really busy with other projects and ustream classes and stuff. Oh, and by the way, tonight I have a ustream class on my personal ustream channel for the A Story My Purse mini album. Let me go grab one really quickly. So we're going to be making this this exact album tonight on my Ustream. I'll put the link in the description below to my Ustream channel, and I will also put a link to my Etsy store where you could purchase the kits as well as the instructions if you'd like to purchase them. But all of the items that I will be selling on eBay will be going towards my towards a Paris trip that our school's going on at the end of my grade. So I'm going into 11th right now, so at the end of 11th grade they're going on a Paris trip, so I'm going to start saving up for that already, and so I'm going to start making more mini albums for eBay to save up, as well as use my kits and everything, because it's a very, very expensive trip. So first let me start off. This is the first album that I made. It's A Smile So Sweet is what it's titled, and it's a binder style album. Has fringe on the edge, and it opens like this. As you can see, there is a extra large eyelet that holds some string, which then wraps around the button in the front. You just open it like that. You pull these two strands here, kind of loosen up your string, and you have it opened. That's just to keep your album closed. And after you have it open, it opens up like this. On this side here, you're going to have two tags. And of course, on my eBay store, on my eBay listing, it'll have a lot more detailed photos and such. But there's these two tags. Oh, and by the way, for this class, it's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on my Ustream. I'll put the link in the description below. Forgot to tell you that. So here's the first page. I'm not going to go into much detail because I do have two albums to share with you. And the eBay items do have detailed photos and such. So here are a couple flowers, buttons, and a journaling spot. On the next page, I totally love the way this button's centered, or not centered, but off to the edge. There's some lace, some flowers, and stick pins, and all the pages have been inked. And this is using the Girls Papery Kitch collection. I made this lace flower and added one of the Prima crocheted buttons in the center, and add two flowers, and there's a journaling spot here. Here's the next set of pages. On this page, I added a large frog feathers trim, a Prima flower, a stick pin here and here. I also added some twine coming out of behind the frog feathers, and I added a red rose. And on this page, I hand cut out this banner and added a cluster of flowers over here with buttons in the center. And then on the next page, I totally love this one. It has a little tiny bird charm that hangs underneath the flower. So there's a hanging bird charm, and it lifts up so you could add your photo underneath. So all these areas are meant for adding photos. And of course, everything kind of lifts to add your photos underneath it. So, just letting you know. And then I have a little thimble that I wrapped with some baker's twine, a pink rose, and a tea rose that has the glass on it. Forget what this is called. You guys know what it is. It's like the crystal glass on it. And so then I have some a felt piece down here. And this is a Maya Road cameo chipboard piece. And I have a stick pin coming out here, a rose here, and a butterfly underneath the rose. On the next page, I added on some lace on the edge and this little journaling spot, which you could add a date on or a title or whatever you'd like to add. There's also a velvet Prima flower, a red rose Prima flower that I tipped with white paint, and a brown heart chipboard piece from Maya Road. Again, we go on with our a pocket on this side. So there's two different tags in here, and they are double-sided for photos and journaling. And this one has some twine, and this one's covered in patterned paper, and it's easily slip into your little pocket. And then we have some felt at the bottom, and as well as the front page, there is some felt at the bottom. So they coordinate. As you can see, tons of embellishments in this album, and again, there is more detailed photos. An extra large eyelet was punched here, as you could probably tell, and I have some thread ran through it, and it just goes up in your front. You're going to split it. There's 4 pieces, so you're going to split it in 2 and 2. 1 second, let me just attempt to get this split. Then you're just gonna easily and quickly take this and just pretend like you're tying a knot. So tie just a single knot and then wrap it around your button before you're tightening it fully, like that. And then just tie it in a bow. So it's a really nice and simple closure to do. So that's the first album. Again, I'll link my, I'll link below to it. And the second one is this vintage tin album that I totally grunged up this Prima tin and added a mini inside, and I love it. Do you guys love the vintage? Like, I vintaged the flower. Really like the way this album turned out. And as you can see, the detail on there, hoping it's picking that up. There's some gold rub and buff on there as well. So the lid comes off, and the lid is see-through, and I added on some paint for vintageness, and it says Glimpses of You, and there is a crochet doily with a flower, some lace, some roses, Gatsby flower, a couple other flowers, and some really pretty pearls. And as you can see, there's an embossed texture on it. And on the inside of the box, it pulls out a mini album on the inside, but as you can see on the inside, it's also really nicely whitewashed for that vintage look. And I'll make sure to pull that sticker off, whoever wins the album. And all of this is a pocket album, so as you can see, the edges have been highly, highly, highly distressed. I'm hoping you could see the distressing on there. All the paper comes like this. As you can see, I added on that distressed look. And I added on this really pretty Prima Gatsby flower on the front here, and added on a couple more flowers. And this little epoxy sticker says Time, and a couple more flowers on here. So it looks like this. Again, detailed photos on my eBay. And also, there's tags. So as you can see, this tag pulls out. So it reveals a tag like this. It slips right down in your pocket again. So really nice and simple. On the next page, it looks like this, and it says Believe in This, and there's more flowers. So I'm just going to hold it here so you can kind of look at the page. Okay, and you have that tag. And on this page, this is what it looks like, and this says Forever and Always. And again, you're going to have that pull-out tag, and as you can see, they're double-sided vintage craft tags. So they're really nice. There's that set of pages, and here's this page. Here's this one, it says Love. And there's a lot more detailed photos on my eBay. Again, in the link in the description below. And it all goes towards my trip to Paris. So, which isn't for about a year, but I'm going to start saving because it's about a $3,000 trip. So, I really want to go as well. The back looks like this, and then your album just easily slips into your tin and you put the lid on it like that. So these are the two albums I will have up for sale on my eBay site. Again, I'll put a link in the description below for my eBay, and I hope you all like these albums and place a bid. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.